Welcome. This is Melinda Barlw CZT, Certified Zentangle Teacher. And today's lesson is Dyon. And this is the original from Zentangle.com. And this is how I did Dyon with a little twist. So I'm going to show you Dyon. So I'm going to take my tile, and this time I'm going to do Dyon in a different color pen. And because I got a green pen in a project pack, it's an 05, and I can do Dyon with a little broader tip. If I come in a little, you're going to see that this is a little broader tip. It's an 05. And so I'm just going to start out, and it's going to look black. And I'm just going to draw. So horizontal, vertical, and then 2 diagonal lines. And then I'm going to come in and I'm going to just make a little arch. So we just, and I want to be as close to the center as I can, but not too close. So I get this little flower looking petal, and that's what Dyon is when you do it in a all the way out to the edge. So now I'm going to come up a little bit, maybe about 1/4 of an inch. And I'm going to do the same, and I want to make sure that I start right where I ended. And I rotate. I find if I rotate my tile as I go, I can get a nice consistent little arch. And there I ended right where I started. Then I'm going to go again. And I find when I do the free standing, so that I want it to have the flower look, that usually I can only get 3. But I've got these lines sticking out here, and I think, what am I going to do with those? Well, they're going to disappear here in a minute. Now I'm going to just put some little orbs around the outside edge. And when I do orbs, I want to make sure I start on a line and then go to a line. So let me come in, excuse me for hitting the camera. A little bit too close, I can't focus. So I start on a line and end. And then I don't get a little start and stop point. You don't see it as much. It kind of blends in. So I'm going to go all the way around my little Dyon with those little orbs. Now, did you see me kind of broaden out that one to make it fit? Sometimes I do, I'll make it a little oblong tangle to make it an orb. Okay, now I have my lines all the way around. I mean my little orbs all the way around, and I still have these. Now I can take these, and voila, it's a leaf. And I can make one on every one that comes. Out. And you notice this one isn't very long, so I think I will probably leave that, or else I can start there and make one that's in between, so it doesn't look like I have just taken those lines and made leaves. And I don't even have to go all the way around. I can just leave that. And I like to sometimes do just something different on my leaves. Maybe give them a little bead line down it, or I can echo my leaf. So I get another, so what I'm doing is just starting out wide and then ending. So echo, echo, and then come in, or aura. It depends on how you feel about it. So I'm going to aura, 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 and then come in. Give that one a few dots. And look how we've changed Dyon. Here we have Dyon, same pattern, and here we've changed it and made it just, well, I think completely different. And then we can add some color to this. So I'm going to go to my color pencils, and I'm going to pick up a green color pencil. And we'll hope it's green when I go to color with it. It is. And I'm just going to add, for my shading, I'm just going to use a color pencil instead of graphite. And I'm just putting a little bit of green around the, oh, that one I didn't aura. So sometimes that happens. So I'm going to come back and I'm going to aura. Sometimes that happens when I'm drawing. I don't get it all the way, or I skip one, I should say. And now I can put some, I'm going to pick another color. We'll do a little yellow. So I'm putting a little yellow color pencil down, and I've got a little green. And now we have to get our paint thinner. So hold on, it's not in my studio. I looked around and it's not here, so hold on, I'll be right back. I'm back, and I've got my odorless paint thinner, and I am going to dip my shading stump in. You can see I've gotten it wet, and I'm going to start with the green stems. I mean green leaves. And I'm just blending it out just a little bit. Might need a little bit more odorless paint thinner. Okay, now I've got a little green on here, and we're going to leave it, and I'm going to blend my yellow. And there, I've blended in my yellow. And now I'm going to take my green pen again, and I'm just going to put some little tiny dots. Let me come in. Just a little stipple around, and I could come in and fill in some of these. Not every one, just randomly. Sometimes it's really hard to be random because you will automatically start doing like every other one or every third. So I have to really concentrate on being random. And there we have our Dyon. That's the original, and this is what I came up with. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, new videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And support for this channel comes from shopping at inkdoodles.com, and there's a link below in the description. Thanks again, and have a great day.